DJM, Jess Hilarious, and Charlamagne the God.
They're listening to The Breakfast Club.
Thank y'all for being like cultural leaders.
You guys are family.
The Breakfast Club is where people get their information on the topics, on the artists, and everything like that.
I'm running like that.
You guys were nice. Everybody got me all nervous. Like you guys. Let's not go on.
You're locked into the world's most dangerous morning show.
More dangerous than the Bronx.
If you want a Breakfast Club, you ain't gonna bring it 120. Might as well not come up here.
Oh my Jesus, this what y'all do up here?
That's right. Get up out the beds and listen to the greatest show on earth.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess is out. Lauren Roques is filling in. What up, Lauren?
Good morning, y'all.
Charlamagne the guy.
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. Good morning. How y'all feel out there? I feel blessed, black, and highly favored, man. Happy to be here. Another day to serve. About to go into a holiday weekend. Somebody in this room already started their holidays.
Yes, I did.
She goes by the name of LL Cool Bay.
You look tired.
All I got for y'all today is lashes and good skin, a little ruby woo on the lip.
You was out.
Symantha had an event yesterday. First of all,
Sim is one of our producers up here.
Yes, it was called like a unlock or unplug. It was called Unplug.
You all right?
I'm fine.
That's not true.
You don't seem fine.
When I first walked in this morning, all I heard was, I'm drunk.
You still twisted?
I performed better while under the influence. So,
What was you drinking?
what was
Tequila?
I drinking?
Or what wasn't you drinking?
Tequila.
Then she started mumbling. She was like, I'm so glad I'm not ugly because ugly people they can't cut corners. Like what is she talking about?
Because you need to do it. I didn't do a full face today, y'all. I ain't got a lash on on there, nothing. I look amazing, and I'm just happy to,
What time did you leave the club, Lauren?
The club is crazy. It was like more of like a social lounge.
Okay, what time was it?
It was called the Social Unplug. I got home at like midnight.
And you this drunk? At 6 a.m.?
I don't really know. I honestly don't know why.
Getting old.
I am getting old.
Your
During
body
the week,
metabolize that alcohol like
if it wasn't Simma, I wouldn't have went. But it was a great event. When you came in, you had to lock your phone. Well, you could keep it with you, but you had to put it away. I've never not had my phone for that long. I was panicking, but it worked out.
Her last event, you didn't go to her last event? Her last event was like that too. You had to put your phone away.
It was fire.
How many drinks you think you had?
I had at least like 5.
Damn.
Drinks. And then we did 2 shots in the last like hour that I was there.
So that's 7. That's 7.
A shot ain't a drink.
The shot ain't a drink.
A shot is like an appetizer.
Jesus Christ. Responsible. You didn't drive into work. You had somebody drive you into work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God, because that Uber would have been crazy.
But why you only got one set of eyelashes on?
I don't have none
she
on.
She has no eyelashes on.
Oh. Maybe I got better I did my mascara better on this side.
She only did one.
The left side is bald. Left side you ain't got no edges when it comes to eyelashes. The other side you got edges. That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, what it is I put more mascara on this side. Or maybe I forgot to put it on the other side altogether.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, y'all, I'm here.
Lauren, you better fix up.
I look good.
No, you better fix up because my birthday's next week, and
what that got to do with her?
Because it's on a weekday. I was thinking about that on the way in.
Yes, we going out.
Honestly, I might just have to sleep here.
I've done it many a times. It's all good.
I don't understand.
There's 3 rooms back there. You can pick a room.
That sounded crazy.
Is there showers here?
There ain't no shower.
So you didn't shower when you slept here?
No.
Don't do
it. Little bird bath, baby wipes.
Don't come in here and let me know you didn't shower.
That's dirty.
Please, that wouldn't be nice for you.
We've done it. You've done it.
I'm a man. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's get the show cracking. T-Boz will be joining us this morning.
Should be checking in.
Yes, T-Boz will be checking in.
T-Boz from TLC, the legendary TLC.
There's been a lot going on with her. We're going to discuss that all with her this morning. And today's Michael Jackson's birthday.
The legend, the GOAT, the icon,
the great Michael Jackson.
I don't believe touched any little boys.
That song we got a Michael Jackson song.
That's right. I don't believe it.
Radio is so different than TV. You just said that out loud.
That's right. I don't believe any of that.
Okay. Am I late or did he just say that? He said it.
Yeah, you're lit, and he said that.
I don't believe he did it. Now let's play some Michael.
All right, let's go. What we got?
The legend, the icon.
Now, I want something else.
No, what's wrong with that? It's a beautiful one. Off the Wall is what? This might be my favorite Michael Jackson record of all time.
We could have did.
I could rock with this. I wouldn't have went here either. Maybe.
Nah, drop one of Clues bombs for Off the Wall. Are you crazy?
We could have did Rock With You.
No.
We could have did all that. I rock with this one. All right, turn it up a little. Turn it up.
It's the one.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Front page news next.
Michael Jackson. Drop one of Clues bombs for Michael Jackson.
Happy birthday, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I don't believe he touched not Nan, little boy. That's me.
This is too much.
Just Charlamagne the God talking now.
All right.
And Charlamagne, just not today.
Well, let's get in some front page news. Hey, good morning, Morgan.
Good morning. Okay, look.
Right. Okay, Morgan.
All right, y'all know, but seriously, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, he is admitting that the Biden administration pressured Facebook to censor Americans. He made the comments in a letter sent to the House Judiciary Committee earlier this week. That was on Monday. He said the administration leaned on the social media company to censor COVID-19 content and also acknowledged that it was wrong to block the coverage of Hunter Biden's infamous laptop. In the letter to the House Judiciary Committee Chairman, Representative Jim Jordan, Zuckerberg wrote that senior Biden administration officials, including the White House, repeatedly pressured Meta to censor content related to coronavirus pandemic in 2021, and he said he regrets complying with certain demands. Now, Zuckerberg assured Jordan that Meta had put policies in place to ensure that similar censorship of stories does not happen again.
Yeah, I heard about that earlier this week. I think we talked about it a little bit this week.
We did, but it's still trending strong. Like, it's still trending on Twitter as if it just came out yesterday. People are really... they feel a way about this.
I mean, listen, I'm not for censorship. I'm not for censorship at all, but it is nuanced, right? Because I'm also not for the spread of misinformation. Especially in the case of COVID. You know, when that misinformation is causing millions of people to die. But I'm not for government overreach. You know, asking Meta to censor certain content, I don't like that. That's not freedom. It's not freedom of speech. But if the administration was reaching out to say a lot of the things that are on Meta aren't accurate and it's causing people to do things that are hurting themselves or others, then I can understand them asking Mark to monitor certain content, but not to censor it.
All right. So speaking of political things going on, Kamala Harris is under Republican scrutiny for including her VP pick in her first interview since announcing her run for president. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who was also served in the Trump administration, claims Democrats think Harris can't handle a one-on-one interview. Let's hear more from Huckabee Sanders.
It's clear that her own team and her own party think she needs a babysitter, and that's why they're putting her vice presidential nominee on the stage with her so that he can step in and answer questions. They know that Kamala Harris can't get through an interview all by herself.
Yeah, so Republicans also question why the interview needs to be pre-taped. Harris and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz are set to sit with CNN tonight.
I can't wait to watch. And with Dana Bash.
9 p.m.
I totally disagree with whoever that was talking, man, because, you know, this isn't a traditional campaign because of the short window she has. Like, she has to go out there and leave, you know, no stone unturned. But it's like, yo, this is her first interview. Why not do it with her vice president when you only got, 68 days left?
That a lot of people might not know.
Exactly.
That they're just finding out about.
Absolutely.
So it does make sense.
All eyeballs going to be on them. Let them see that package the first time. I don't see a problem
comes on
with
at 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
So I got to stay up again today?
Yep.
You'll be sober by then.
Hopefully. She might keep going.
Unless you got something to do after the show.
No,
you got a brunch.
no. A brunch?
Okay.
All right. Well, that is
Somebody
front page
taking me to brunch?
news.
No, girl. I think you're going to take your ass home.
I thought y'all wanted to take me to brunch.
No.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Morgan. She's a little twisted this morning. She went out last night, so she's a little...
No, it's all good. We'll talk more on the next hour.
Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up next. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Trill. What's happening?
Trill, good morning. Where you calling from?
Jacksonville, Florida, but I am not from Jacksonville.
Good. Good. But if you drink in the water, you're going to end up crazy just like them.
Nah, not even close. I got a problem with you and Envy, man.
Yes, sir.
You guys are applies an apology. Wow. The way you guys made that comment seem was not what he said.
What did he
say? He used the word if. He said, if you are a black man who want Kamala Harris to explain herself, but you haven't said the same thing about Donald Trump, then basically hit the door is what he said. He didn't say that for everybody. He didn't say that everyone needs to explain themselves.
I have the exact quote. He said, black men who look like me are quick to ask, if Kamala wants my vote, she needs to explain herself to me what she's going to do for black people. Stop asking the mother effing black woman to explain herself to you if y'all ain't willing to ask the mother effing white man to mother effing explain himself. Now, I don't have no problem with plies. No, listen. I don't have no problem. No, listen. I don't have no problem with plies. I have a problem with that beginning statement. Black men who look like me.
If you are a black man that looks like me, and you want Kamala to explain yourself, but you don't want Donald Trump to explain himself, then he got a problem with you.
Brother, he didn't say if. He said black men who look like me are quick to ask if Kamala wants my vote. She needs to explain herself to me what she's going to do for black people. My brother, we should always question all politicians, and it's campaign season. You know what she's going to be doing at 9 o'clock tonight on CNN?
Yeah, but he quantified what he was talking about and who he was referring to.
And I disagree. You can't generalize with all
you don't have to disagree with me. You don't have the reason to disagree with me. I'm just telling you exactly what he said. I deal with exactly what people said. He did. He quantified what he said and who it was for.
That he did not exactly.
You just said it, bro. You just said it.
He said black men who look like me. So only Kirk Franklin?
No,
Yo, they do. Oh my God. Envy, you think they look alike too, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm not just drunk.
They do look alike.
And I don't want to put that all on Plies. It's not a Plies thing.
It wasn't a Plies bashing.
No, not at all.
That's how we think that we should be talking to our politicians. We should be able to ask them what we want and question them on anything.
And all politicians should be out there explaining their positions. You know what she's going to be doing on CNN tonight with Tim Walz? Explaining herself and her positions to the American people, as she should. It's campaign season.
Hello, who's this?
It's Eric.
Eric, what's up? Where you calling from?
Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia. Good morning. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, man. I think we should keep Lauren. And she that thing.
You think she's drunk?
What's wrong with that?
I think we should keep Lauren.
We heard you. What you mean?
He might be
drunk.
I
thought you said she was drunk. Nah.
No.
What you got against the Don Julia? What you got against it? You never heard that song?
Casas. I like Casa Dragonis. That's my tequila choice.
Yeah, Casa Dragonis is amazing.
But you know, Jess Hilarious is on maternity leave. You know what I mean? So she'll be back shortly. I don't think Lauren going nowhere. Lauren, you want to go somewhere?
I told y'all a long time ago y'all need to keep me, so I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. Good morning, Envy, Charlamagne, and Lauren. How are you?
Good morning. What's your name?
This is Obioma from Watch Her Win.
Obioma, good morning. Get it off your chest, Obioma.
So I'm just calling to send positive vibes out there. Hey. I haven't called y'all in a while. Also, I want users like your NY, New York users, if they follow Watch Her Win and send me their email, I have some job information that I can just send a blast out to people. I know people are still looking for jobs and stuff. Also, y'all been having some really good topics. But yesterday, y'all talked about like divide because of the election this year. Uh-huh. And it's not just with like people in your house, it's like with friends. Oh, wow. I had somebody like go back and forth with me on Instagram, like somebody I know, because he wanted to know why I was voting for Kamala. And he actually said, well, Trump does what his people want. And I told him, I said, no, the people do what Trump wants. So it's really not like that. But it's not
was he
just
black?
Like, no, yeah, he was black.
You know what you should have told him? You should have said, hey, you know you ain't one of Trump's people, right?
Okay. I went back and forth, but you know, at the end of the day, I told him, I said, you got to be the change that you want to see. I said, it doesn't start with the presidency. I said, go to your local politician, knock on their door, tell them what you want. And after that, he just was like, well, goodbye. I was like, goodbye. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
Lord. I ain't arguing with nobody. I don't care who people choose to vote for. My biggest thing, you know, is just the misinformation. Like, if you're gonna vote for somebody, let's vote for them based off some actual factual things, not something that you heard on Facebook.
People voting because of similar shit. That's why they vote.
Like, well, that's a tangible
false
thing.
information. A lot of it too.
A lot of us. That's why.
Hello, who's this?
Morning, Breakfast Club. This is Travis calling in from White Atlanta, Nashville.
Hey, I love Nashville, man. I'll be back in Nashville this year for our Thriller Possibility Summit with Nissan.
I plan on being there for that. Envy, I'll see you this weekend at the car show in Memphis, my brother.
Well, we didn't send out a whole thing that we actually pushed that car show back to May. Reason being is the venue that we had it at. There was a couple reasons, but the main venue is the venue is fully carpeted. And we have the BMX exhibitions, and they can't ride on the carpet. And if one of those cars have an oil leak on that carpet, it could be pretty bad. So we had to push it back.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Miss London LaRosa.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to say, for one, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for starting off with that Michael Jackson. Y'all got me in the mood this morning. It's going to be a great day.
All right, well, thank you.
Just want to say,
touch them little boys.
My goodness. And yes, today is Michael Jackson's birthday. 800-585-1051 if you do want to get it off your chest. And let me salute to Siobhan from Bayonne, New Jersey. Siobhan came to my car show about 2 weeks ago, and she was one of the winners of a vehicle. And yesterday she picked up that vehicle.
Oh, the one who won the lease?
Yes, she won the Equinox. She won the Equinox yesterday, 2-year lease of an Equinox. So she was very happy. She has 3 kids, two boys and 1 girl, and one of those kids are going to be driving that car. So she was super duper excited. She listens every morning. So good morning, Siobhan.
Congrats.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. Now, when we come back, we got Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa. What are we talking about?
Yes, we are talking about Lil Baby. So there is video. It's not body cam. It was a bystander that got some video of his arrest. And we also spoke to his attorney, so I have some updates.
All right. We'll get into that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get to Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies, She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture show.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So we are sending some love to Irv Gotti, who suffered a stroke. So yesterday the news broke that Irv Gotti suffered a stroke. Wack 100 was on a podcast, and he revealed the news on a podcast. Let's take a listen.
Yo, they've been keeping up under wraps, huh? With old Irv Gotti.
What happened with Irv?
Oh my God. Here's what it is. I hadn't already said this. Irv Gotti had a stroke.
Oh, damn.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all see what he look like.
You got the picture?
I got everything. I got the guy down there at the Stroke Recovery Center. This gonna f y'all up. There you go. Irv Gotti had a stroke. You see the walker and all that. He lost a lot of weight. I think this came from the worker at the rehabilitation center. I thought I didn't check Google. Well, broken on the other side. Y'all, what should I do on the? Just pray for Irv Gotti. I think that's
Yeah, pray for him. Take the high road.
I don't think you should disclose anybody's health status before they do. And you know,
I think you could possibly sue for that, right?
Well,
if there's somebody in the
hospital.
I was about to say that this is why we need journalists in the room, because the first thing I heard when I heard that was, wow, HIPAA. You should never reveal. First of all, you shouldn't reveal a source anyway. But to say that someone from the center gave you a photo, that's definitely a HIPAA violation.
And so when he gets sued, they're gonna call Wack in as well, because they're gonna want to know where Wack got the information from.
Yeah,
he'll be part of the lawsuit.
He said it was a guy, and he's on tape. Well, anyway, let's get into the Irv Gotti stuff, but I thought all that's too. So after this audio came out, or the video of this came out, Irv Gotti's team then had to release a statement. So basically they're saying that he did suffer a stroke. They said that the stroke was minor, even though there is the photo of Irv Gotti walking with the cane. And they said that this happened over 6 months ago. They talked about how Irv Gotti deals with diabetes and has been dealing with diabetes for some years now. And because of the diabetes, it triggered a stroke. And he's had to change his diet since, and now he's home with family. But Irv Gotti has talked a lot about dealing with diabetes and just how difficult it is to kind of upkeep everything that comes with it, including his diet. Let's take a listen to that.
That's the thing where people be like,
it's rampant with black people.
It's dangerous.
Right.
It's dangerous though.
It's gotta.
All right.
And what it does is it starts deteriorating your body.
All right.
So.
And you good? Like you got it under control?
No.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Because when you been diagnosed, or this is a recent thing?
I've been diagnosed with diabetes forever.
Because this is like the smallest I've ever seen you. Like
it's hereditary.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been diagnosed with diabetes.
You have to do insulin?
Time to time. Not all the time, but time to time.
Okay.
When my number gets too high, shot.
Take care of yourself, brothers.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, sisters.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
And Irv Gotti actually released a statement. He said, "I'm getting older. That's all. The only thing worse than getting old is not getting old. Life is good." And you know, there are some outlets making note that Irv Gotti's children were upset with the way that WAC 100 announced the condition because, you know, it's a personal thing.
Personal, absolutely.
To us, he's Irv Gotti, but to them, he's dad, you know, so yeah. But it has also been revealed, too, that because of all of the health conditions and things that he's been dealing with, that Irv Gotti has lost some weight in all of the situations. So, you know, just praying that he gets better.
Mm-hmm. I saw that happen before, by the way, when I used to work with Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams announced, you know, that somebody was in the hospital or somebody was sick, and she got the information from the doctor and the hospital. So when that lawsuit came, she was included in the lawsuit because they wanted to know who from the hospital gave her the information because she said it came from the hospital.
You're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to do that, man. HIPAA. But yeah, so sending him some prayers his way. Get well soon. Lil Baby, you guys remember we had reported earlier this week that Lil Baby was arrested in Vegas?
Yes.
Well, now there has been some video. This is not the body cam video. This is video that was taken by a bystander that was there at the hotel when he was being arrested in Vegas. Let's take a listen to Lil Baby being arrested.
Hey! I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy. Call the number for me. Locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security. Your job. I need 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. I need 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9. Back to LA. For James Harden's birthday. I got to show my life. Yeah, it's his birthday. I came here for his birthday. I came with myself, so I had. If I go to jail with a gun, y'all die. I get all die. So make sure y'all check me good. Nah, check me good. I got a gun in my. Check me good. You on the camera? I got a gun. Check me good. I got a gun. All right, y'all let me in that car. Shoot myself in the head. Y'all fire. Super all that. Myself in the head when I get in the car. I got a gun. Okay. All right, I told y'all. I got a gun.
Translate for me, Lauren. I don't speak nigga like I used to.
First of all, if I was he told the security guard, because as they're arresting him, he's like, "Hey, security," the black security guard, called his number for me because they arrested me. I guess the security guard said I can't do it because I'm at work. He said I'll pay you 200 bands or something like that. If I was that guard, I would have walked to go tell the person he was telling me to call. Like I'm taking that money. That's number one.
He was asking the guard to call somebody for him.
Probably call his lawyer.
Probably call his lawyer, his manager, somebody.
But you know, everything in Vegas is on camera. So if he would have did that, took that money, that $200,000 would have been his last.
Well, I just want to say, so I spoke to Drew Finland. I wanted to call him to kind of get some clarity.
His attorney,
Lil Baby's attorney.
You spoke to him yourself. Were you drunk when you called him?
No, this was yesterday.
Okay.
But if I was, Drew is the homie. He would have accepted me anyway.
Okay.
But I spoke to Drew Finland, and he told me that at the time they still don't really know a lot of the narrative around why all of this happened. However, what he told me was that Lil Baby does have a permit to carry in Georgia, and there are 32 states where he can take this gun to. But Vegas is not one of them, unfortunately for Lil Baby. But from what I'm gathering, maybe Lil Baby thought that he could take the gun there because you hear him in the video say, "I have a license," and he's telling them to get the gun. So he was very confident that he wasn't doing anything illegal. But there are police sources that are saying that they were told or they were called to come and get Lil Baby because on camera in the casino or in the Encore, they saw someone hand Lil Baby the gun. So they came, they investigated, and then they arrested him. He was locked up, $5,000 bail, and I was told that from Drew Finland, his attorney, that he was bailed out almost instantly. So he didn't get to see a judge, which is why a lot of the information probably hasn't come out yet.
That could have been way worse if they knew he had a gun on him already when they stopped him.
And they did that.
But
and that's why you got to know the gun laws, right? Because when they say, "Hey, you can carry your gun in 32 states," you better check which state.
You better know which state.
It's the thing is, it's an app, right? And the app is called. Let me go to the app just so people do know.
Where you can carry your gun.com.
CCW is the app. And what
MyGunGo.
No, and what the app does, it tells you the states that recognizes your permit. So, for instance, he has it in Georgia. He's able to carry in 35 states. And 35 states are Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Colorado, Florida.
You're not going to name all 35.
We just know it's not Vegas.
But it's not Nevada. It's not Nevada. It's not California. It's not Oregon. It's not Washington State. It's not New Hampshire.
Which is crazy because he was going to California after. He says it on the jet. So that would have been, he could have gotten in trouble there too.
Right.
What if after he said, after he said, "I got the gun in my nuts," what if the cop would have took it and sniffed it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. That was Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
Yeah, and I did reach out to law enforcement sources, so we will have an update on the narrative for you guys soon.
Would you have sniffed it? Never mind. When we come back, we have front page news, and then T-Boz will be joining us from TLC. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. He can't keep...
Were you jealous?
No, I wasn't jealous.
Oh, you just wanted to know.
Sniff the barrel.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And let's get back in some front page news. What up, Morgan?
Yeah, let's do it. So Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance, now he says prices for everyday goods will continue to rise if Kamala Harris is elected president in November. The Ohio senator made the comments while speaking in Erie, Pennsylvania, and said that Harris's policies on electric vehicles will create higher costs that will impact Americans in many different areas of their lives. And he accused the VP of mimicking Trump's policies. Let's hear more from vice presidential hopeful J.D. Vance.
You think car prices are bad? Wait until Kamala Harris makes everybody buy a Chinese-made electric vehicle. And you think housing prices are bad? Wait until Kamala Harris makes it impossible for our truckers to get construction materials to the house building site. And if you look at her campaign the past week and a half, she pretends that she agrees with Donald J. Trump on every issue. She is running a copycat campaign. And I said, Mr. President, I think I figured out what's going on. She wants my job.
Actually, I think you want her job, but let's line up that other audio from Vance. The Republican VP hopeful J.D. Vance also spoke about Trump's recent charges in the January 6th election interference case. Let's hear more on that from J.D. Vance.
I think it's clearly an effort to try to do more election interference from Jack Smith. He should be ashamed of himself, but it's one of the reasons why we have to win, because he should not be anywhere near power.
So, of course, this comes after the Supreme Court ruled last month that Trump is entitled to immunity from criminal prosecution from official acts in office. What were you going to say, Charlamagne?
I was going to say about the copycat campaign thing. I mean, if the issues are the issues, right? Like if the issues are the economy, if the issues are the border, like wouldn't both of them be talking about similar things?
Yes.
How is that copycat issues? Like all I want as an American is to have more money in my pocket and to feel safe. Right. Wouldn't they both be talking about those things?
And it should be bipartisan. It should be, you know, for the people, you know. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Speaking of
the border bill, the border ain't gonna get fixed unless it's a bipartisan, you know, situation. So
a lot of things won't. And student loans are one of them. If you sign for the Save Student Loan Forgiveness Program, listen up. The Supreme Court is declining to reinstate the Biden administration's effort to attempt to cancel student debt for millions of Americans. The High Court said no to a request from the Justice Department to lift an order from an appeals court that blocked the Save plan. Now, the court added it expects the Court of Appeals to render its decision in a timely manner. The Department of Education paused any loan payments for borrowers enrolled in the program earlier this month, but expect that those payments will resurface. Yes, they're coming back. And a new report is detailing the rationale for paying reparations to Black Americans living in Los Angeles. The LA Civil and Human Rights and Equity Department and its Reparations Advisory Commission released the report on Tuesday. Now it provides historical and contemporary context for the harm faced by LA's Black population due to systemic racism and oppression stemming from America's early years of slavery. The report also acts as a guide for lawmakers to come to a final decision about future reparations. I like that, right? We want to see those reparations.
I left LA too soon.
You said LA moving fast?
No,
she left LA too soon.
Oh, you left too soon.
I'm just like, now I'm here.
Well, speaking about being there, meanwhile in New York is marking a milestone in a few different things. It's crackdown in illegal marijuana shops. Mayor Adams said since Operation Padlock began 4 months ago, a multi-agency task force has shut down more than 1,000 unlicensed shops. Let's hear from Mayor Adams on the cannabis crackdown.
There are no barriers or boundaries that those who are selling these illegal products would do to attract our young people, particularly the colorful packaging. This prevents our landfills from being filled, but it also prevents illegal cannabis from going to our landfills. Now, it's a continuing inspections. We have to stay on top of this because there are so many people who would like to participate in this illegal endeavor, but we are focused on this.
He's specifically talking about selling cannabis illegally, but just for the record, cannabis is legal in New York, correct?
It is. Yeah. And what I don't understand is, man, if you're going to take the time and the energy to open up an illegal store and, you know, go get this illegal product to sell out of this store, why not take that time and energy into really just trying to go out there and get your license?
Sometimes it's the money, too.
It's the money.
And it takes a lot of money.
Sure, but why spend all that time and energy doing something illegal that you know is going to just get you arrested when you can just at least give yourself a legal shot to do it? If you can spend all that time and energy going through that process, setting up an illegal shop and all of that, do that into getting a license?
I think you know how difficult it is to get a license, and how you definitely know how expensive it is to get a license. I mean, it takes over hundreds of $1,000s to get a license and get a store. And most of these brothers don't have nowhere near that.
Sure.
So it's not like they could just say, you know what, I'm going to file for a license.
And then
to
a
get
lot
it
of times too, it's a boys' club. Like sometimes it's about who you know, depending on the process of your license.
Sure, but why take all that? Why spend all that time and energy setting up something illegal? That's just going to cost you on the back end.
I understand.
You know why it's going to cost you on the back end? Because it's going to cost you money with a lawyer. Once your ass get locked up, it's going to cost you time when they throw your ass in jail. Like it's just more expensive to do the wrong thing.
And you know what? I went to a cannabis convention in LA, and there were people there telling people to stay black market because of the way that the government is taxing on.
And that's another thing. It's more
cannabis.
expensive.
Like it's a lot to it.
Yeah, the amount of prices for pounds went up because the government is taxing so high. So it shouldn't be do it the right way. It should be like, maybe that's not the business for you, because a lot of people can't get into that business because it's too expensive and you're not.
But it is the business for you if you can do it the right way. If you can afford to do it the right way, do it the right way.
Can I borrow some money to do it the right way?
And then if you spend the money, there's no guarantee that you can get it. You can spend $100,000 and not get your license.
That's right.
Right. Yes,
So-
I know.
I just want y'all to know we got a dispensary opening up in Newark, New Jersey. It's called Hashtoria, 799 Broad Street. You know what I mean? Salute to the good brother Raekwon, the chef. Salute to Bakari Sellers. My man Jed, my man Josh. We'll be open this year.
There you go.
Shout out the Bricks. I got family out there. What's up? All right.
Well, that is page news. Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you. Yeah, follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, make sure you check out the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
All right. Everybody else, when we come back, T-Boz from TLC will be joining us. We're going to be kicking it with T-Boz, so don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Of course, Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And we got a special guest on the Zoom this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we have T-Boz. Welcome. How are you feeling?
I am feeling great. Thank you. I know everybody's like, how can she? No, I feel good, though. I did just get out of the hospital 3 days ago, though.
Yeah, you've been hearing all the news about, I guess, I don't know if you call it a health scare or health issue, so,
Honestly, I would have never told nobody, and I hate people being in my business. There's plenty of times I've been in the hospital for sickle cell, and I don't tell because I don't like all this attention. Although I do want to say thank you for all those who have prayed for me and, asked about me. I appreciate that. But I just wanted to clarify, since it was out there, I guess they had to tell people because I missed shows for insurance reasons and the promoter and stuff like that. I just think it was a little bit too detailed. And then now, not enough details. So what happened to me can happen to anyone. What happened was I was feeling totally fine. I had got to Syracuse, New York off the plane. I ate something, so that's why I thought I had food poisoning. My stomach felt like if the Incredible Hulk took it and just said Hulk smash. Like it was a unbearable thing. It was like I couldn't stand up, I couldn't talk, I couldn't walk. And when the doctor came to see me to prove that I was sick, he immediately was like, she has to go in and admit her. I got there and they were talking about going on the surgery side. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. What? So what happened is I had a C-section 24 years ago. So this can happen to any man who has had abdominal surgery, any woman who has had a C-section or fibroid cyst removal, anything done to your abdominal that causes adhesions, which is scar tissue. So your small intestines move around. It had nothing to do with constipation. No, I'm not on Ozempic. No, it had nothing to do with sickle cell. It was just merely scar tissue hit my lower intestine and kinked it and blocked it off.
Wow.
And it moved and healed itself and unkinked. That's how easy it was. But this is something people die from. It's very serious. Some people have to have some of their colon or intestines removed or scar tissue, and many have died from this. It's not diverticulitis. I've seen a lot of people trying to diagnose me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was a doctor all of a sudden. But yeah, so I said, so since my business is out there, let me turn this into an educational thing and let people know this is really a thing, because I had no idea. The doctor said he's had 80-year-olds who had 50-year-old surgeries, and this can happen. It can happen to anyone at any time. And in most cases, it heals itself like mine did. And I'm 3 days out. I'm already working again. I leave Friday for my next show already. I'm back up and at them.
There's no pains right now or anything like that? Like you're not in pain?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing at all. I'm eating normal diet. The first 3 days were testing. They put me on IV fluid, pain meds, a medication called Bentos for stomach spasms. Because that's what hurts so bad is the vomiting and the spasms. It was like 10 times more than a childbirth contractions. Like, and I can't even, that's why I said I have to say Hulk smash, because that's the only thing I can think of is somebody strong just ripping your stomach like that. And I never knew that your stomach could even hurt like that, you know. But what was disheartening to me was just like reading some of the jokes and stuff. Oh, she just needs to poop. Y'all, nothing's funny about people fighting for their life or having surgery. Other loved ones have died from this. Nothing's funny about people's health. And I just also, it irritates me that anything that happens to me, it's like, oh, you know, she got them sickle cells. No, I'm Tion Watkins. I just happen to have a disease, but it's not who I am and all that I am. And everything is not associated with sickle cell.
Yeah, when we first heard it, that's what that's what I thought. I didn't express that, but I just said to myself, I just assumed it was the sickle cell. But I'm sure when you first started feeling ill, you know your body and you've experienced sickle cell before, so you knew immediately this was something different.
Yeah, it was something different. With sickle cell, I can't even tell y'all. Like, I just got out the hospital the week before last from a crisis. Like, people, I don't share this at all. I keep my private because I don't even like all this attention. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And I never tell when I'm in the hospital. If y'all knew how many times I've been there, shit, we'd be having these interviews every other month. You know what I mean? Because there's no cure and I still deal with it. But I just want to clarify that every time somebody hears something about me, they just instantly think it's my sickle cell, and that's just not true. I just want people to know this can happen to all y'all, like any and everybody. Like, this happens to men all the time. I know a couple of men who have died from it. Yeah, this happens. I just never knew it could happen from adhesions, you know, from
I seen you clapping back at people. I seen you clapping back a lot. Did you feel like you had to answer these people? I seen people saying that the show should be canceled, you should leave the group, but you were clapping back like it really bothered you what people were actually saying about you.
Yeah, because who the hell are you to tell me to quit my damn job? Life is life. Life comes with stuff. Like, life ain't easy, but you don't never hear me complain. I don't get on stage and say, I just came from the ambulance. I did our HBO special straight from the ambulance out the hospital and went right back. But you ain't never heard me complain. I ain't never said nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if you work hard for something and you like what you do, who are you to tell me to stop? My stomach issue didn't have anything with me stopping my career. I'm not stopping Chili from going on doing what she wants to do solo or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's not stopping anything for anybody but me. And if I am okay, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to go out there and kill myself for no one and nothing. That's why the show was canceled, because I knew better. I can't do it. I know how to say I can't do it, but I love performing. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. I'm going to do it. But when it's time to stop, then I'll stop. Then I will stop. You know what I'm saying? But I know what my body can do and I know what I can't do. And anything you want in life, the way I look at it, I was dealt these cards. I was born this way, so I don't know any different. So for me, I knew I had to do and go the extra mile to do what I want to do, but this is what I want. So then I do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that because this is what I want to do and this is what I chose. So, okay, I do a lot more than your average artist to get up there, but I chose this life. And that's something I knew that I would have to deal with. But when it's time for me to sit my black mind down, trust me, I do. I do.
All right, we got more with T-Boz from TLC when we come back. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa filling in for Jess. And we're still kicking it with T-Boz from TLC. Lauren?
So you going back out on the road, you said, which Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, Friday. I'm not on tour, though, y'all. I'm just doing spot date.
Got you.
I do a couple and come right back.
Got you. Do you guys have an idea of when the Connecticut and the Syracuse show will be rescheduled?
It's October. I just rescheduled one today, October 25th. Gotcha. So don't hold me to that because, you know, things happen, but that's what we're talking about, and I just okayed it today.
T-Boz, we grown as hell now. Is it harder to tour as you get older? Do you want to even leave the house?
You see Usher, child, it's hard for everybody. It ain't just 'cause I got sickle cell. Hell, everybody out here getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So the average person touring is hard. Like, don't, you ain't got to have a disease to take a break or get an injury. It's hard out here. My dancers be broke down at 20. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, things are harder. That's why I'm gearing up to retire. Probably next year. It will be my last. So if y'all want to come see TLC, I suggest you do it now, because I'm not going to be doing this much longer, because I am 54. But I'm blessed. I was told I wouldn't live past 30. I'm 54, still on stage, selling out arenas and stadiums. Like, come on, man. Traveling the world. This is like a dream and something that I prayed for, and God gave it to me. So when God and my body says it's time to stop, then I will stop. I ain't crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to kill myself doing this.
First of all,
and I don't dance as much as I used to. I want to put that out there. Like, I know how to
So you only
myself
dropped down
now.
just a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't up there talking about, I still got it. I ain't Eddie Kane in it. You know, like, nice like this. I ain't out here.
How'd you know it was time to retire? You just said the word retire, and it kind of made my heart drop a little bit. Like, what made you? Is it just because
touring?
Got you.
Nah,
Okay. You got to clear. Okay, because when you said that, I was like, hold on. Wait.
No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm still going to be doing other things, but retire from touring, because it is hard on your body. And because I have sickle cell, I don't want to, when it's time to spend time with my children, I don't want to, you know, be like broke down Benny, you know, tow it from the flow up. No. So I'm going to stop and do other things so I can spend more time with my children and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do the right thing. I have learned how to pace myself on stage.
What does your children say? What does your daughter? I know you have a 22 or 23-year-old, so she knows what it is. What does she say? Does she say, Mama, sit your ass down? What does your daughter say?
Mom, don't go on no more tours. Forget all that. You gave your life to these people. Stop. 32 years. So I said, you know what? You're right. I have 32 years I've given to y'all. I'm done. I just want to end it the right way, kind of like how Michael Jordan went out. I gave it to you, and I want to bow out gracefully the right way. That's all. So I want to do, like, you know, bye-bye, and thank you for this lovely career and your support. And then you'll see me doing other things, but just, you know, it is hard on my body. I have a torn meniscus that I've had a bad knee for like 20 something years, and I'm gonna finally go ahead and have surgery on. I kept juicing it up with steroids, but it's really doing more damage because, you know, you can't feel the damage, but it's there. So I think that, you know, I write movie scripts. I executive produce movies. I produce, you know, so I want to get into some of my other passions, and I'll probably come out with some more music, but just dancing all over the place. It took a lot, and I'm not going to lie, because I'm a dancer by heart. It took a lot for me to learn how to pace myself on stage, because I see somebody and I'm competitive. I want to go get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you trying me? Oh, you trying to outdo me? You know? So I want to just dance, but everybody will tell you I'll take it easy, because I don't have nothing to prove. Everybody know I could dance, and you can't lose that. I hate when people be like, she still got it. Girl, I'm never going to lose. I'm always have that.
So
unless my body just don't allow.
What dance is harder to do right now, the creep dance or the waterfall dance?
Neither one. Those are easy as all get out. I could do that in my sleep out the hospital bed while I'm having a sickle cell crisis. The ones that are hard are the ones that you're down on your knees and stuff like that. Only because my right knee, my left knee, I can still get down there now, you know, but my right knee is just torn from all the damage. It's just like being an athlete. It's wear and tear, you know?
I wanted to know, you know, you're saying that you might retire and it's almost over as far as touring is concerned. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like TLC gets the credit and everything that they deserve for as much as you guys have done and how you've changed the game, the sex talk that you guys have, you know, started and those conversations? Do you feel like you get the respect and, you know, just due that you guys deserve?
From the older audience who knows, but from the youngsters, they have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, I don't look for praise. I know what I do, but I did a Glad commercial recently, you know, and you know, a product deal. And in our world, that's a big deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny. The TikTokers thought differently. They thought I was embarrassing myself. They said, it was as bad as when Mary did Burger King commercial. I was like, what? I committed. Like, but anybody who got common sense knows that that's $1 billion company, dummy.
Right.
You're crazy. And that check for that 30-second little dance is good, boo-boo.
Right.
And I'm not doing it for the money, but it's Glad. Don't we all have Glad and Clorox in our house? Don't you use trash bags? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. That's the great thing from where we're from. We all try to get product deals. I wish I could have got them earlier on. So you're going to see me doing more products, honey.
All right, we're still kicking it with T-Bobs from TLC. This morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with T-Bobs from TLC. Charlamagne?
Is there a part of you that feels like you might be trying to make up for lost time because of all the money y'all didn't make when y'all was younger?
No, because, everything happens for a reason. I'm not making up for lost time. I'm just doing what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I really do use Glad trash bags, and I have a whole bunch of Clorox products in my house. And I've always wanted a brand deal. That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at Ludacris and other people like, oh, he got a Chase Bank commercial. Oh, he got a, you know what I mean? That's like major. And children don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand business. And I also don't like when people go, oh, it's just TC now. When you work hard for something and you bought your name $1 million per letter, honey, and you work for that name, whether she's physically here or not, we will always be. And I will always have that name TLC because it belongs to us and we own it.
$1 million per letter?
$1 million per letter.
To buy back the name TLC?
Honey, to buy back the name TLC.
From who? From
from whom. We ain't gonna don't you say it, don't you say it.
Got you.
Don't give nobody no time, child. But you know who it was and you know who it is.
God,
I didn't know people be trying to take the L out of. I've never seen anybody do that.
It's just the youngsters. It's kind of sad. It's like, who's raising y'all? Like, my kids don't think like that. It's just, I'm really baffled, like, by some of these comments. Like, because usually, comments don't bother me. Y'all can say what you want. Like, you don't hinder my day one way or the other. It's just sad because it's our culture. It's our, our future that's talking here. And they're like cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. And they have no common sense. And it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing myself. No, you're embarrassing yourself, sweetie. You have no idea.
Retarded T-Boss. Listen, let me tell you something. I got my little niece, I call her my niece, Nyla. Nyla is what, 28, 29? She loves TLC. I mean, she swears by y'all, and she's like one of the most popping DJs out here right now. So I think you got to give yourself a little bit more credit when it comes to that young generation, because they really do look at y'all.
Some of them do. You're right. Yeah. You're right. So it's not everybody. It's just, I think it's just ones on social media. It wasn't even Instagram or Twitter. It was just the TikTokers.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm not going to let nobody take something great and turn it sour. Like, I'm out here having fun. Sean Bankhead choreographed it. He's doing like Victoria Monet, and everybody out here is popping. So everybody, a lot of high-end people were involved. You know what I'm saying? And then people be saying stuff like, it cracks me up if some people talk about, I look at them talking about other artists being washed up, but if they were washed up, they couldn't even get that job.
Right.
People like, it's just so like embarrassing that they're typing. It's just y'all should think before or do research before y'all be talking. Like, it's just, but ultimately I get more love than anything. You already got that.
I've never seen any of the stuff that you're saying. Like, it's
I just seen it recently myself. And the only reason
you need to stop looking at that, because I mean, to me and anybody I know, it's like, what TLC is like.
Right, thank you. I get a lot of love, I will say that. And I only seen this recently because I had to look at it to give them stats. And I was just like surprised. I was like, what? Whoa. Like, I was shocked. But I was like, what do you say? I just kind of laughed because some of it was kind of funny, but I'm like, it's also, when you think about it, sad. I'm like, this is what my son has to look up to.
From the culture, no pun intended, it feels like TLC has always just gotten tender love and care. Like, I've never heard bad things.
All the time.
Well, that's good. Really?
Ever.
Yeah, me either.
The amount of people that dress up for TLC as Halloween shows the amount of love that you guys get. Like, it's ridiculous. It's 22, and that's what she's doing. Her and the little babies are doing that this year for Halloween. So it's they still love you, love the music and all that. So a couple of haters on TikTok, don't let it bother you.
No, I won't. I was just surprised. But no, we do get love. And we have like 2-year-olds. It's like generations at the concert. It'd be like the grandma, their child. I've watched my fans grow up, get married, have kids. Now some of their kids have kids. I'm like, dang, girl, you getting old because you watching babies have babies. But I love the Halloween time, like, because it baffles me how many 2-year-olds know our lyrics and stuff. Like, they sing baby, 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 no scrubs, I'm pretty. My niece, I just bought her on stage. She's 5, and she sang I'm Pretty with me. And she was up there like a little star singing everything.
Well, for the record, for the youngsters that don't know, TLC is the best-selling American girl group of all time and the second best-selling female girl group in the world, behind the Spice Girls. So don't get it up. TLC is them. All right.
Thank you.
And we're glad that you're feeling good,
absolutely.
D-Boz. I know that you never discuss your health stuff like you said, and you've been dealing with all these health issues forever. So I'm sorry that you have to be out here explaining this.
No, thank you for giving me the platform to do it. I just thought, like, you know, since it's out there, why don't I share this with women? Because I was sitting there baffled myself, like I might have to have surgery. What? This is the thing? I never even knew this could happen or existed. So since it's out there, I was like, well, let me just let people know, you know, everything and what it really was. Because the jokes, I just think people are just so insensitive. I don't know if it's the video games or the violence in movies. People are so desensitized. Because I'm like, people's loved ones can die from this. Like, and it's just not funny. You know, oh, just tell her to go poop. That's not funny. That's not funny.
And there were no warning signs before you started having the pains or nothing.
Girl, I flew to Syracuse. I was feeling fine, dancing, singing, acting silly like I always do. And then next thing you know, I just got a cramp and I got off the phone with my friend like, oh, my stomach hurts. And then next thing you know, they're every 2 to 3 minutes apart. And I'm like, I remember it being 2:30, laying in a fetal position, vomiting like 12 times. And literally it was like 8 something by the time I looked up. Like, I didn't even know, like I was in so much pain. It was light and then it's dark and it's hours later and I'm not even aware. And they're taking me to the hospital, admitting me immediately and talking about surgery. I'm like, whoa, but I didn't have to have surgery and I'm eating normal, no pains at all. Like it never happened and everything's just fine. And that was baffling to me from how much pain I was in. I was like, cause I like asking, can I eat? And he was like, honey, it has to do with the outside of your intestines, not the inside. And I'm like, whoa, you know? So that was just all.
What's it called again?
It's called an abdominal obstruction.
Abdominal obstruction, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
filling us in and breaking us down. We really appreciate you checking in. We really do. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, and thank you for letting me know the love is still there.
Always, absolutely.
All right. Well, it's T-Boz. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess, and let's get to Jess with the Mess.
She was drunk last night.
Yeah,
and she's still continuing to drink again.
What you mean?
Party hardy.
You pouring more?
That's how you get over what you're going through.
No, therapy is what you get over what you're going through. What the hell wrong with you? Do we need to have an intervention?
I heard you met some nice young men last night, too.
Mm-hmm. We need to have an intervention?
Are you all in my business, Envy?
Come on.
Let's do Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a coach
with Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So Mariah Carey, as we reported earlier this week, lost her mom and her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Luther Vandross sent out a tweet.
Did he?
Sending love to Mariah Carey today and always, signed LV.
They got Twitter in heaven?
Yeah, Luther's dead.
Exactly. Luther Vandross died in 2005, right? So someone who is a part of his team thought that it would be a really good idea to send condolences from Luther Vandross, who is no longer alive, from his account.
Signed LV?
And sign it that it's from him.
They signed it?
Like,
or did they say
like,
it's from the estate? Because usually what happens when people die, those X accounts and everything become the property of the estate.
Right. But no, it says the little sign, like attributing it to LV.
That's fire. Dropping the clues bombs with Luther Vandross still out here.
That's not no damn fire.
That's fire.
He's
Is
dead.
Tupac still out here too?
No.
Wouldn't you love to get a tweet of somebody from somebody that's no longer here?
No, that would freak me out.
Why? You know it's clearly somebody from the account doing it. But nowadays we live in an era where they probably people. If you didn't know Luther Vandross was dead, then you see that tweet now you think he's very much alive. Now you're arguing with somebody later. Luther ain't dead. He just tweeted Mariah Carey yesterday.
Just tweeted Mariah.
I think it's kind of weird, but yeah. So fans, of course, were reacting to that because people are like, "Why are you tweeting from a dead person's account? And if you're going to tweet from a dead person's account, can we please make it clear that it is not him?"
Don't sign LV.
People ask such stupid questions. How many followers Luther got?
I'm a couple million, I'm sure.
Exactly. That's why they tweeting from his account. You can't let all them followers go away. That's great data. Okay.
That's pretty insane, though, y'all.
Not signed by LV.
I saw a picture of Tupac yesterday, and I was like, this man is so fine. And I posted it. If he responded back on Instagram, I might have to get off for a day.
You drunk. Listen, what else does Luther be tweeting? See, that's what y'all need to look at. See, y'all only looked at that one tweet. Y'all need to look at how long, since 2005, how many tweets has Luther fired off?
You know we be distracted.
He about to support Kamala Harris soon.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know what
Yo, when you said that, I thought about it. Like, how could he do that? But like, see, this is crazy.
Since 05, I'm sure he done supported Barack Obama. I'm sure he done supported all types of stuff. What he probably been tweeting about TV shows?
He tweets out a lot of his old music stuff. Like,
see what I'm saying?
But that type of stuff is,
you know, that's the estate.
Yeah, they tweeted as if it is the estate. Like, you know, so this isn't as insane.
I wonder if Luther listens to the Breakfast Club. Can you tweet us and let us know?
That's right. Y'all don't know if that's Luther or not, by the way.
Don't do that.
What? The state can say, yeah, we listen to every morning. Never too much.
Y'all playing with the spirits. I don't do stuff like that.
And if Tupac was to tweet you back, guess what? Tupac probably still alive. Okay, it's been rumors that Tupac's still alive forever. How we know Luther not dead? Right. Luther might be alive right now.
Y'all never gave me my at-home setup. Mm-hmm. Can I get it? Because if he tweet me, I'm going wherever he at.
How y'all know Luther didn't, transition to Ruben Studded? We don't know what's going on.
What are you talking about?
Like, there's a lot of different things. Luther might still be here. We don't know.
Continue on, Lauren.
If he did that, we would hear more about Ruben Studded.
Not if you want to live a more discreet life.
And
not everybody know you're still amazing.
So you said,
where is Ruben Studded?
Mack said.
Mack said I'm Ruben Studded.
Mack said,
all right, go ahead.
All right, so moving on. Ari Lennox. We've been talking a lot about the IRS this week. Ari Lennox has been having some issues. She wanted to get it off her chest. So let's take a listen.
I'm just going to tell you all my business. I need to pay this IRS. Mm-hmm. So, the strange things I'm finna do a change just so I can just break even. I'm gonna go crazy, and then we start anew, and then we start paying stuff off, and then we start saving, and then we retire. That is the mother goal. This album about the IRS coming soon, absolutely not. They have been gentle with me and didn't take anything of mine. So I will not be starting a beef with them. We do not have no beef. I am paying.
Ain't no such thing. First of all, I'm sorry that you're going through this, Ari Lennox. Ain't no such thing as beef with the IRS.
No.
Okay?
There's
the
one-way
IRS
beef.
is get down or lay down.
That's correct.
Okay? And the best advice I can give any of y'all, and I said this to y'all yesterday, pay your taxes. The same way you got a good doctor or, a good dentist, find you a good financial advisor to take care of your money and your taxes. You hear me?
Yeah, because they don't play. And good morning, IRS. Hopefully you guys are having a great day today. If not.
The way that people talk to the IRS, like, that's like the only government agency that people respect for real.
And it starts by, here's the thing, it really starts by how you look at your money, right? Like, if you got $500, just know you only got $250.
Correct.
Straight up.
Maybe $260,
okay.
maybe $260.
No, I really was going to ask y'all, like, there's so many people have so much problems with the IRS. It's like, how do you get ahead of it?
It's about how you look at your money. Like, if you get a contract or some type of check, whatever that number is, automatically cut that in half.
Yes.
So just put half up every single time.
Put half
up in a tax savings.
Because they might not get it today. But they're
gonna get it.
Life is so hard.
They'll wait till you lose your job to be like, well, you remember when you made that money 3 years ago?
Right.
I want that right now.
Put it in the tax savings
and they don't
account,
play.
Man.
And then when the IRS comes, they come. Pause. No pause. They gonna come.
No pause.
No pause. They coming.
First of all, ain't nothing to pause.
Ain't nothing to pause, though.
Because you giving up that ass.
Yes, you are.
Okay. You bending it over.
They're going to take it one way or another.
Straight, no matter what they identify as, that is the IRS, okay?
They're taking it one way or another.
Damn, Envy.
What? The IRS are. They not.
They are.
Yeah, see?
And you just giving it up.
Giving it up.
That's right. Willingly.
Yep.
It's all consent.
Been right over.
Y'all hoes.
How you want it?
How you want it is crazy.
All right. You gonna see.
No.
You gonna see.
I'm learning.
Shit.
I'm not.
Hey, you either gonna learn or they gonna learn you. Okay? I ain't play with them people if you want to.
I ain't playing with them people whatsoever. At all. Not happening. I remember.
They're the boogeyman, by the way, but go ahead.
I was right here when I learned that the IRS was the Alphabet Boys.
They not the boogeyman.
Yes, they are. When that letter come in the mail,
first of all, they not the boogeyman. They are the monster.
We
know.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't no threat.
When that letter comes in the mail and it says IRS, messes your whole day.
I never had one of those. Thank God.
That's because you smart.
I'm glad you know. But I got smart people around me.
I literally was just thinking that. Like, why did I just say that? Because it's not you. It's the people around you.
You're right. Salute to Lifeline
The people
Financial.
around him. Shout out to us,
Humble.
Envy.
What up, Humble?
We make you look good.
What up, Laura?
No, my people good. But when that letter come, you know what it is.
Don't talk to me. I'm not getting a letter. Yeah.
I'm done.
You're not going to get a letter if you listen.
I'm taking all of the energy from you guys.
There you go.
Because I honestly ain't trying to do nothing strange for a little piece of change. But I felt her, though.
Yet you got drunk last night and woke up with a strange number in your phone that said my husband next to it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You know what's so crazy?
Never had
that. This is what I was going to tell you earlier. Whenever you say, don't say it, he going to say it.
I never even said don't say it because we didn't have the conversation.
Oh, you're right. We didn't have no
Y'all
conversation.
pinning stuff on me.
You're right.
So we didn't have a conversation that you met somebody last night.
What's in that orange juice over there?
He going to keep going.
You met somebody last night and you said you woke up and they had my husband next to their name in the phone? That didn't happen.
You got something in that orange juice?
Brandon. What's his name?
All right. Donkey today coming up. Who you giving your donkey
really
to?
just be making stuff up on this radio. I don't understand.
Who you giving your donkey to?
4 after the hour, donkey is going to a guy named Robert Tells. He can't take criticism.
Brandon, why you coming here?
What's your
Brandon.
Yo,
jumping the cruise bar for Daniel.
I don't even know.
Said Daniel putting pressure on in the corner.
I'm a never.
Donkey of the day is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
Look at these donkeys. Bunch of jackasses.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty fun.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, August 29th goes to 47-year-old Robert Tells, or Talese. Robert Talese is a former Nevada politician, a Clark County public administrator who was convicted of murder. Let me tell you something, man. There's a very memorable line from a classic record called Renegade by Jay-Z and Eminem. And it's when Jay-Z says, just read a magazine that effed up my day. That line is about criticism and how criticism can oftentimes be unfair because the person criticizing you knows nothing about you or the circumstances you come from. So they probably can't relate to what it is you're talking about. Now, the reason I'm bringing that line up is because Jay-Z responded to journalism he didn't like via song, which is a very logical and rational thing to do when you don't like what someone has written about you. Why Robert Talese couldn't react in a logical and rational way when Jeff German, a longtime Las Vegas Review-Journal reporter, wrote about him, I have no idea. Well, let's go to CBS News for the report, please.
A former elected official from Las Vegas was found guilty of murder today in the deadly stabbing of an investigative reporter who wrote negative stories about him.
Robert Tellis hung his head as he heard the verdict.
Guilty of first-degree murder with use of a deadly weapon.
Prosecutors laid out a mountain of evidence against him, including a motive for the murder of investigative reporter Jeff Gehrman. Gehrman was found stabbed to death outside his home. He'd written multiple articles alleging Tellis fostered a hostile work environment. Taking the stand in his own defense, Tellis was unable to explain pieces of a disguise found on his property or his DNA on the victim.
How in the world does your DNA get underneath Mr. Gehrman's fingernails?
I don't know because I did not kill Mr. Gehrman.
He insisted the evidence was planted. Robert Tellis wept openly in court as he faces a maximum sentence of life in prison.
I don't think you can plant DNA under nobody's fingernails, but
that's a difficult one.
Do you know there have been 14 journalists killed in the U.S. since 1992?
This story is making me scared.
Yeah, people killing journalists because of negative stories written about them. Ugh. All you YouTubers, count your days, damn it! I'm sorry, that's not right. Jeff German was 69, and he wrote about the criminal element in Vegas. He covered mobsters, crooked officials, and corrupt government agencies. By the way, journalists like that, they are the bravest. Dropping the clues bombs for journalists that do things like that. Okay. You're reporting on entertainers, athletes, that's nothing. When you out here reporting on folks with actual real-world power, government officials, mobsters that can really touch you, you putting a different type of target on your back. And that's exactly what happened when Jeff German decided to write that Robert Talese created a hostile work environment. This is why it's good to be an artist, okay? You see Jay-Z, he put his frustration in his music. Robert Talese gets accused of creating a hostile work environment, and he kills someone. Ellen DeGeneres gets accused of creating a hostile work environment, and she creates a Netflix special. Clearly, one of these individuals knows how to handle criticism and accusations, and the other does not. Also, Robert, you're not beating any of the accusations made against you when you react with hostility to an article about you creating a hostile work environment. When prosecutors are alleging, okay, that you killed someone because you are angry about an article they wrote about you, you are never beating that allegation. Okay. Then they said he dressed up like one of the Ninja Turtles when they be in disguise. They said he put on a big, some sunglasses and a big straw hat and went to the person's house, went to the German's house to kill him. After you do something like that, whatever they said you did it. Now, here's the thing. I want all journalists to understand Robert murdered Jeff German because Jeff German's writing destroyed his career. I put destroyed in quotation marks, okay? He said it destroyed his reputation. It threatened probably his marriage because he was alleged to be having an inappropriate relationship with a staffer. He said it exposed things that even he admitted he did not want the public to know. But I have a question. And the question I have, if you so mad at a person for reporting this, then why do the behavior to begin with? Okay, see, what we don't understand about situations like this was Robert wasn't really mad at Jeff. He was mad at himself because all Jeff did was write about what you were doing. So if you're going to be mad and want to kill someone, you should have actually probably started and ended with you.
Whoa.
Jeff German didn't ruin your career, okay? Robert, tell us, you ruined your career. You are clearly a person who makes poor choices. Okay, what does Uncle Charlotte always tell you? Destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. You made the choice to create a hostile work environment. You made the choice to have an inappropriate relationship with a staffer. And you made the choice to kill somebody because they decided to write about what you was doing. Robert, look in the mirror and say, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. You are the issue. Okay, cause and effect. Take away the cause and the effect ceases. You are the cause. Please give Robert Talise the biggest hee-haw. Am I missing something here?
Could I ask one question, though?
Yes.
Oh, God.
The stuff that he was reporting, was it true or was it false?
I mean, I don't know. I guess hostile work environment, you know, the person that is accused of creating the hostile work environment is always going to say it's false. But you would have to ask the people in the environment. Okay. And, you know, him having a relationship with an inappropriate staffer. Here's the thing. Clearly it was true. Because why would you react in that way? To where you want to dress up like a Ninja Turtle in disguise and go kill the man?
That's insane.
Huh? If it's not true, you shrug it off like, whatever. You know, sue the person.
They asked him, how did your DNA get there? He said, I do not know.
I don't know.
I didn't kill him.
Like, come on,
that's a different level of insanity.
No, what's a different level of insanity is the smell that I smell coming from your cup right now.
She spiked it. So I said,
that wasn't one shot.
Yo, listen,
that might be 7 shots.
You heard me say just a little bit, right?
That's not a little. I can smell it.
I tasted it and I'm like, oh, God.
Here's the thing.
But it's cool.
If you're just joining us, one of our producers, Sim, she had a party last night. Lauren went to the party. Lauren had 5 drinks, right? 5 cocktails.
And 3 shots.
First of all,
came in here drunk and she's still continuing to drink. Now, the problem I have...
Because people know if you feel hungover...
If you're still hungover?
Yeah.
Oh, if you feel hungover.
And she's not driving. She has a driver.
Both.
Right.
You gotta, like, it helps you... I feel better now.
What I don't like is the toxicity because there's a young man who she was talking about getting his number last night.
I never met this young man, y'all.
In her phone,
never met him.
She put the young man's name and put my husband next to it.
I did not put a number in my phone and put my husband next to it. I did not do that.
You probably was drunk telling this man all types of stuff last night. Okay? I heard about y'all in the corner having a conversation.
Wasn't me.
And you said this morning
I don't even like corners.
None of it.
I don't even like corners.
Wow. So what is the question? 800-585-1051. Ladies, have you done this before? Have you got drunk in the club, got somebody's number, and maybe flirted with him, told him the things he wanted to hear, gas him up, gaslit him?
Have no problem with calling him the next day. Have no intention of calling him the next day.
And now that man is probably hurt somewhere in a corner crying.
That's
the same corner that y'all had a conversation in.
I don't like corners. I've never been in a corner in my
800-585-1051. Ladies, are you that person?
I ain't never seen a corner my whole life. Shout out to Blue Ivy.
Let's discuss.
That's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess, and Lauren LaRosa did somebody dirty yesterday. Man.
Whoa, you got to set it up and tell everybody what happened. Our producer Sim had a party last night.
That's right.
Lauren went to the party.
She had 5 drinks and 2 shots.
Called a social unplug. Y'all got to pull up the next time. It was a great time.
Got drunk.
Yep.
She's still in here drinking this morning.
That's right.
She met a young man last night. Somehow or another, brother. The young man's number ended up in her phone. It had his name. Next to his name, it said, my husband.
My husband.
Why are you putting the sauce on that heavy, Lauren? What did you gas this man up? And then read the message he sent to you that you just said. Read the message.
Well, first of all, I want to say, I know you put his name and number in there because you don't give up your phone for nothing. Like, your phone is attached to your hip. So
read the message
I know
you
put it in there. So
Little Miss Toxic.
You gaslit him, told him that he was the husband.
Yes.
Now,
twin, where have you been? You
read the message because I remember the message verbatim, but I don't want to say it.
All right.
But if I got to paraphrase.
First of all, disclaimer. I'm not.
No disclaimer. Read the message, please, ma'am.
No.
Please, message. No. Just answer the question, ma'am. You're in court.
The man said, I'm going to tell you what the man said.
So you better let him read
the man goes, yo, it was so good meeting you last night. I felt an instant connection.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lauren goes, what did I say to this? Wow. Yeah, what did you say to him, Lauren?
Wow.
What did you say to him that got him putting my husband? Oh, by the way, that's the part I didn't say. He did put his number in Lauren's phone. I heard Lauren say that earlier. And he put my husband. What did you say to this man that gassed him up so bad and he think he husband now and sending you them type of messages?
Light skin or dark skin, brother? Or was he white?
I don't even know this.
Was he white?
White.
What was he?
I don't even know this man, and I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Lauren said he's light skinned, but he acts dark skinned. I don't know what that means.
He's light skinned, but acts dark.
You said he was light skinned with dark skin energy.
I'm not good at lying because I was.
You said this.
All right, so let me just clear this up. When you're out and about and you're friendly and you're beautiful,
and drunk,
you may encounter people, and conversations happen.
So you just gassed this man up and made him think he was your husband?
Damn.
What are we saying?
That poor man.
Listen, the ambiance of me, I can't help how it hits the other people.
You're a toxic individual. That's why men have problem with women, because when they express themselves, express their feelings, you play with his feelings, and now all of a sudden you like, that's not what I meant.
I play with his feelings. Let me tell y'all, I was in here telling Art earlier, men be playing like I'm a PlayStation, and then the minute that I get the same energy back, now I'm toxic.
How is he playing?
Honestly, I'm not toxic. Me and Future both want to be married. Y'all make us act
like
you
matching energies is what you're saying.
I'm not matching energy.
But how is he toxic? He did what he was supposed to do. He met you last night, woke up this morning, and texted you.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
His name
now you don't know him.
Is Jeremiah. Okay.
Right. Jeremiah doesn't strike.
How you don't know him?
I'll say his real name, but I won't.
I don't know who is he. Who is he?
Listen, my brother.
Is he
my
the
brother
guy that we speak of? Who is this
my brother,
person?
you know who you are.
Yeah, man.
Run! Okay, run.
Yeah. Run is crazy.
Run.
This might be a sign. This might be a sign from God for you,
brother.
You,
he might hit a little brisk walk, but he ain't running away.
Wow.
I don't even know who we're talking about.
Go to the phones, Envy. This is disgusting. Are there more of her?
More of her is
because we need to round them all up.
Build
a wall.
Yo, this tea is like I might as well have just heated up.
You're gonna be single forever. Like you don't know that could be your blessing.
Oh,
this is
don't speak.
Round them all up. Send them back to where they came from. Damn it. Okay.
I'm blocking all of this energy from y'all.
Hello, who's this?
Yes, this is Brittany. Good morning, y'all.
Hey, Brittany. Good morning. Are you like Lauren LaRosa? You gas a guy up, and then all of a sudden the next day you just act like you never even spoke to the man?
So when I was in college, I went to the club with my girls. I got drunk. I danced with a few guys. And so the next day, this guy called me and said his name was Meathead. And he said that I gave him my number and he was trying to get with me. And I'm like, I did not give you my number. And he like, yes, you did. He arguing with me. And so we hung up. I blocked him. And I told my girls about it. And they was like, yeah, we know him. He go to school with us. So I looked him up. This dude was so ugly.
Girl.
Oh, my God, he was so... I don't even like to call people ugly, but he was so ugly. And I could not believe that I had got that drunk.
It's so funny that you said that, Brittany.
I've been there, sis.
Because Lauren told us another situation about a gentleman that she met, and that when she seen the gentleman a couple days later, she blocked him too.
I ain't see him in person.
You were toxic.
Man, now I know how Trump feel about migrants. What? We got to round y'all up and send y'all back to where y'all came from. This is terrible.
If I'm a single woman and like I'm meeting people and I'm deciding what I like and what I don't like, what's wrong with that? Why are you guys
playing with their feelings?
Playing with people's emotions. You told this man, you got this man thinking he your husband. This man literally put your husband in his phone.
Texted you first thing this morning, making sure you were okay.
The aura that I ooze, it is not my fault how it hits people.
When's the last time a man has texted you 4 o'clock in the morning to make sure you were just okay?
That's my business and not yours.
Wow. Go to the phones.
800-585-1051. We're taking your calls when we come back. I'm disappointed in you.
He didn't make sure I was okay. Who is he? Who are we talking about?
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I don't even know.
Made it. If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess.
Lauren
and I am
LaRosa,
so
a.k.a.
disappointed.
the Toxic Crusader.
I'm so disappointed in
A.k.a.
Lauren
the
this
Toxic
morning.
Crusader. That's your name. Lauren LaRosa, a.k.a. the Toxic Crusader.
That won't fit on my ID.
Few
that
her.
is not my name.
Few her.
Now,
that's your name. Few her.
Now, for people that just joining us,
Future.
Explain
Future.
Oh,
that's your name.
You forced that.
Future.
You forced that one. Few her. He tried to like,
I got it.
Future.
Now, if you're just joining us, one of our producers last night had a party. Lauren LaRosa went. She had 5 drinks and 2
Shout out
shots.
to the Social Unplugged.
At the end of the
Simma.
night, a gentleman called her, and when
He
she
didn't call me.
Well, he texted
Who was
you,
he? I didn't even.
And
meet
when
him.
she opened up the text, it said, "My husband."
I never opened the text.
Okay, now the text read, "I met you last night. It was nice meeting you. I look forward to seeing you in the future." And
Now
then
she
put the
acting
heart
like she
emoji,
don't
like
know this
the
man.
little finger heart, like this, right? And
I heard y'all hug 3 times last night.
Yo,
3 times in a row.
I don't even be hugging people in public. Ain't no way you heard that.
That's how I heard. First time y'all met, y'all hugged 3 times in a row.
I don't hug people in public, and I ain't never seen a corner in my whole life. So all of this is false. These are falsehoods. Now I know how Trump feels. Fake news.
You need to be in the corner right now. Time out. Okay.
So now the question is 800-585-1051. Women, do you do the same thing? Do you meet guys drunk? You gaslight them, thinking they have a situation, thinking they your hubby, and then all of a sudden you just dead them and block them. Hello, who's this?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Seductive Beauty.
Seductive Beauty is your name.
Oh, I know you be doing it.
So have you done what Lauren has done before?
I do recall having a situation where I got totally wasted, and the guy the next day called me, we FaceTime. I wasn't feeling him, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but at the end of the day, I just felt like if I led him on or gave him the okay, it would have hurt his feelings either way. So I just have to keep it straight low with him and let him know, listen, I'm not interested. And then I blocked him after.
But Lauren ain't giving that man that courtesy.
How you know?
Because you still leading the man on. But laughing about his text, laughing at his text messages this morning.
I never laughed at anything.
Yes, you did.
And I'm not leading anybody anywhere. I am not a leader. I am a sheep. I don't know what.
She read the text messages in this room this morning and was like, what did I say to this dude that got him texting me like this?
Hello, who's this?
Y'all are in here lying.
Quentin, man. Has this happened to you? It sounds like you're a little disturbed by it, brother.
Oh, I'm disturbed just because I got my girl Lauren back. Charlamagne, you always saying manifest. She manifested her husband.
How's she manifesting her husband when the guy put that she's her husband in her phone, and she laughing at the man this morning?
I'm not laughing at anybody. I don't
man.
understand what y'all are talking about. And I'm confused.
Turn your vibrator off, bro.
Goodbye. We're going to let you get back to what you need to do in the background. Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Fatia.
Hey, are you like a Lauren? You flirt with guys and get drunk and then let them put the
sound so
number
irresponsible.
in the phone
Toxic
and then
you
don't remember? Are you like that, ma'am?
I'm very responsible.
No, not at all.
Talk to me,
Well,
please.
we know who's not the fun friend.
I'm actually calling you guys about the story with Robert Tellis, the donkey of the day. I wanted to answer your question because I watched that entire trial.
Oh, talk to me.
So you asked the question whether or not he did the things that he was accused of by the reporter. The only reason the reporter started reporting on him is because Mr. Tellis, his co-workers, contacted the reporter and said, hey, this guy is doing XYZ. Can you look into it and write a story? So ultimately, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I'm not blaming on the co-workers, but the reporter would not have ended up dead if his co-workers didn't call and ask this guy to look into Mr. Tellis.
Well, that's why I said, when somebody says you created a hostile work environment, you probably got to ask the environment, not the person being accused.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened. The environment is the one who made the report. And with regards to him sleeping with someone else, they recorded him having sex in the car with this woman and gave it to the reporter.
Oh,
so,
yeah. He deserved donkey of the day for real. He's an idiot.
Well, thank you, Mama, for filling us in. So what is the moral of this story with Lauren LaRosa?
The moral of the story is take a BC powder before you go out, man.
Do you like this young man? Seriously, do you like the young man?
She doesn't know.
What
she
young
doesn't
man
remember.
are we talking about?
If you were playing spades, you had a hand. You had a whole hand, and you had a hand, right?
Right.
You had a hand.
What I bid on him.
Would you count him as a spade?
Oh, possible.
That's what I mean. He's a potential, possible.
Is it possible?
Would you count him as a spade?
Do y'all play with the deuce of diamond, deuce of heart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not no deuce of heart.
Deuce of diamonds.
Deuce of diamonds.
Deuce of diamonds is a trump card.
Big joker, little joker.
Oh, see, I play differently. How we play?
Big joker, little joker, deuce of diamonds.
Deuce of spade. Yeah.
Okay, so how we play the deuce of diamond, you don't even play with that. It's not included at all. So you don't even know what it is, where it comes from. It doesn't exist. Deuce of diamond right now. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
What I bid on that hand though? I took a 10.
Yo.
Did I take a 10? It wasn't one of these.
I'm not gonna say one of these. I'm looking at somebody in the room right now. Tell your friend to run. Tell your friend to run. Okay? Run. This why Lauren LaRosa. This why you gonna be lonely, Lauren.
My chair.
You know what? I'm very disappointed. Your mother sat right here a couple days ago and said, "I'm waiting for my baby to have a grandchild."
My mom sat in here and she was really nice in here with y'all because she just keep it clean while she here. I asked her to. My mom tells me don't take no wooden nickels. I know what that means.
Yeah, but you ain't supposed to throw out the deuce of diamonds. Delaware spades is disgusting.
Delaware, my grandma would have a big issue with you. I'm gonna call her after this.
Lonely Lauren.
If you think
I can't wait till Valentine's Day next year when you're in this same
It's not lonely
condition.
Lauren.
This
It's
is
called
gonna be so fun.
Loving Lauren LaRosa.
Girl. All right. Well, we have Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa coming up. What are we talking about?
We getting into some relationship stuff, kind of ish. Evelyn Lozada. I always call her the wrong last name. Evelyn Lozada. I was about to do it. Is responding or seemingly responding to people pointing out the fact that her daughter may be pregnant by the game. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Somebody said you treat the deuce of diamonds like a draw 4 in Uno. Damn, Lauren.
No, I'm calling my grandma.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Money everywhere.
Hey.
Let the money talk.
New York's hip hop and R&B. Power 105.1 is giving you all the cash. Period.
We winning money.
We have your shot at $1 million.
$1 million.
Only if you can guess the $1 million mix.
$1 million.
Get ready. Make sure you listen weekdays at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2, 3, and 4 p.m. for the $1 million mix. When you hear it, be caller 105. Correctly name the songs in the mix, you'll win $500 and qualify for a shot at $1 million. Get it wrong, and the money rolls over. It could grow to a stack, maybe $2,000. It could go to $5,000. Hit up power1051fm.com for all the details.
Hey guys, it's Angie, and I recently went to see Wicked the musical on Broadway, and it is amazing. It has incredible songs, and the performance.
The break.
Let's get to Jess with the Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a coach issue.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back, and I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So Evelyn Lozada, Basketball Wives. Her daughter, Shanice, is currently pregnant right now, which they are very excited about. But there has been rumors surrounding her pregnancy that have not been confirmed that she may be pregnant by the game. Now, here's the thing with that. Mm-hmm. Evelyn and the game's ex-wife, Tiffany, who is the mother of his kids. Remember, they had the reality show together?
Oh, yeah, I heard this. Yep.
Her and Evelyn, I thought they were friends because there's a ton of photos of them hanging out. Evelyn, Shawnee, Tiffany, you know what I mean? A bunch of different photos from different parts of her life and things like that back in the day. And people are basically just saying this is crazy because you and Tiffany were friends. Tiffany has basically watched Shanice grow up. If this is true that the game is the kid's father. And now Shanice is pregnant by the game. Again, the game has confirmed that he is expecting a child, but he has not said who it is by. But that's the reports, right? Mm-hmm. So Evelyn yesterday hopped online. After all these pictures that began to circulate, people were putting together this whole little timeline.
Right.
And this is what she had to say.
I'm literally sitting here cracking up and thinking to myself, so because I'm on the other side of it, right? And you guys follow like these celebrities and people, but it's always interesting for me. And I talked about this recently, for me to read the stuff about myself that are just false, you know, oh my God, this person was best friends with that person. How dare they? Guys, stop making this up. Everything that you read online, a lot of it is bullshit. You know, I don't mind. Like, I live in my truth. I say what it is, but some of this stuff is crazy to read. Anyway, the point is that, you know, take the stuff you read with a grain of salt.
So, of course,
she's saying cat, pretty much.
Right. And because she referenced pictures, she never said anyone's name. People, you know, have implied that she is referring to the viral conversation right now that she is in so many pictures with Tiffany or whatever. But I mean, I get it, right? If the game is having a baby with Evelyn's daughter and Tiffany, you know, she is his ex, I can understand why people feel like that's weird. But if that was so long ago, their kids are big now and they've moved on from it. Like, does Tiffany have a right to feel away?
Why are people so much in other people's business? If Game's mother of his 2 children don't have a problem with it, and Evelyn Lozada doesn't have a problem,
we don't know.
None of them have a problem because they would have said about it. Then everybody should mind their business. Nobody's complaining, but people that don't have no idea what they're talking about. Correct?
Yeah. We all honestly don't know what we're talking about. Honestly, what am I talking about? Because
I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about right now.
Well, that's your fault. Like, you're in your phone. Get off your phone. I
agree with y'all. I have no idea what the hell y'all talking
you
about.
Over there sending angry text messages?
No, it sounds entertaining. I just, you know,
not paying attention.
Don't care.
Okay.
That's not.
Well, maybe you might care about this next one because our guy Tyrese went and sat down with Shannon Sharpe. And I don't know, he's been on this whole tour to clear some things up. You know, he was here.
Well, his album comes out tomorrow.
Yes,
Beautiful
and the
Thing.
album comes out tomorrow.
Yes. And his movie, 1992.
Yep, and we premiered something on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel.
Yes, yesterday we premiered Tyrese's Wildflower video on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel. You can go check that out right now on Tyrese's, on Breakfast Club's YouTube page.
Yeah, so he cleared up. There's been a conversation for some years now about Tyrese saying a while ago that Terrence Howard used to steal all of his roles and just light-skinned people in general because he's a lighter-skinned, with pretty eyes guy.
What?
Let's take a listen.
Tyrese, I read when you said Terrence Howard took a lot of your roles because he's light-skinned, black man with green eyes.
Here you go with some controversy. That's
what he take from you?
That's a misunderstanding. I never said that. You twisted my words.
Okay,
I got no problem with that light-skinned man. I ain't clearing up because I'm not talking about that black man, and I don't want my words to be twisted and misunderstood. That man did not take one role from me. I said that long before it was cool to be blue-black in Hollywood,
yes,
everybody light-skinned or on the spectrum,
yes,
had way more opportunities going towards them than us.
Yeah, light-skinned used to be in.
I never said he took one specific role for me. They never said Tyrese or Terrence.
Before we go in,
light skin is still in. By the way,
before we you gotta interject, letting him know, huh?
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to the second clip before we interject.
I just did a film with Terrence Howard. You know, we're able to joke about it now. You know, I was the star of the film, and they wanted to go. They had an idea to go with someone that I won't mention, and then I suggested Terrence Howard, and he thanked me like for a week straight. I'm like, oh man, all good. He was thanking me for booking him for this movie, for casting him. And I'm just thinking to myself, Terrence Howard has no idea how many roles that I was about to book. And they went with him because he's the lighter skinned black man with the green eyes.
This is my thing, right? And I know colorism is a thing, but like you said, he
Lauren's
said
drunk, y'all. Remember this. Whatever she said, just remember she's drunk.
No, he did say, he said it there, right?
Yes.
He said it. Then he said he didn't say it. But then he also suggested Terrence for the role and then said that Terrence took the job because he was light skinned.
That's your question. You drunk trying to make sense of Tyrese. Think about what you know.
That's a heck of a show, ain't it?
Drunk trying to make sense of Tyrese.
Honestly,
she might understand better though, being drunk.
No, I'm saying it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Oh, but that's the beauty of Tyrese. Drop a bomb or something. Let's do something.
That is Jess With The Mess with Lauren LaRosa.
I just figured it out.
All right. When we come back, we got the People's Choice mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, don't move.
Hey.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess. Now, earlier today, we had T-Boz on the show.
We did.
And T-Boz dropped some bombs on us this morning, right?
I just want to say, make sure y'all are following Brown Girl Grinding on Instagram, Lauren LaRosa on Instagram and Twitter, because the way that we've been bringing these exclusives to the show, I want to keep the love going after the show is over. But T-Boz came on and she wanted to clear the air. She wanted to talk about what actually happened to her. People were blaming it on her, different, what did she, deal with?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell. People were blaming on her sickle cell. She said people were blaming on Ozempic. It was a bunch of stuff she wanted to clear. But she also...
Well, we can play it. We can play it now.
Oh, we can play it? Okay, let's
so
take a listen.
This is what she said earlier this morning.
What happened was I was feeling totally fine. I had got to Syracuse, New York off the plane. I ate something, so that's why I thought I had food poisoning. My stomach felt like if the Incredible Hulk took it and just said Hulk smash. Like, it was a unbearable thing. It was like I couldn't stand up. I couldn't talk. I couldn't walk. And when the doctor came to see me to prove that I was sick, he immediately was like, she has to go in and admit her. I got there and they were talking about going on the surgery side. So what happened was merely scar tissue hit my lower intestine and kinked it and blocked it off. And I'm 3 days out. I'm already working again. I leave Friday for my next show.
But I was pretty surprised to hear her say that she's probably going to be retiring from touring. Not probably. She said she was going to be retiring from touring.
That makes sense. I mean, when she's 50, she said she's 54 years old, which I didn't know. And, she's dealing with sickle cell. And it's like, touring is hard. Like, you got to leave.
Yeah.
Leaving your house is hard.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And practice and the amount of practice.
I am at the age where if parking is hard, I'm going back home. So I can understand.
Let's listen to her saying what she was talking about.
Touring is hard. Like, don't you ain't got to have a disease to take a break or get an injury. It's hard out here. My dancers be broke down at 20. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, things are harder. That's why I'm gearing up to retire. Probably next year. It will be my last. So if y'all want to come see TLC, I suggest you do it now because I'm not going to be doing this much longer because I am 54, but I'm blessed. I was told I wouldn't live till I wouldn't live past 30. I'm 54, still on stage, selling out arenas and stadiums. Like, come on, man. Traveling the world. This is like a dream and something that I prayed for and God gave it to me. So when God and my body says it's time to stop, then I will stop.
I mean, that's going to be sad if people haven't seen a TLC tour.
I have yet.
You're going to have to see spot dates.
I have yet. Oh my God. Like, I don't know. When she said it, my heart dropped. But she did clarify that she meant from touring. She still wants to work, just do different things. And honestly, you know why I also felt bad? When she said that in that moment, I've never thought about what TLC, like what their lives are like outside of being TLC. Her as a mom, what are her other interests? Does she cook? Does she, I never thought about that. And I'm like, wow.
Right. My homeboy just texted me, salute to Ron. He said, Drunk Lauren is a whole vibe.
Like I said, the aura that oozes, I can't. It has nothing to do with how it hits the people at all.
You need a nap. I can still smell that liquor strong as hell out that cup.
When I go home, I'm a nap. Like, look at my face. I'm a nap. I can't wait till I go home.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive notice, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa holding it down for Jess. It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yes, I do have a positive note, but first I want to shout out to everybody in New Orleans, man. On September 20th at 7:30 p.m., I'm going to be at Baldwin and Company in New Orleans, okay? Yes, Baldwin and Company bookstore. I will be there 7:30 p.m. September 20th in New Orleans, man. So go to ctgbco.eventbrite.com to get your tickets. You know what I'm saying? Baldwin and Company Coffee and Bookstore, 7:30 p.m. September 20th. I'll be there signing copies of my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying Why Small Talk Sucks, which is a national bestseller. So I'll see y'all New Orleans next month, okay? Now, the positive note is simply this. For everybody out there that is learning to heal from their trauma, just know it takes time to unlearn years of conditioning. So be patient with yourself. Have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?